What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are bringing you guys the Hidden in Plain Sight challenge showcase that we did over on the Discord server. We're going to showcase 5 different builds today. One of those is also my build, so you can take a look at that with us. And we are going to then send that off to our judges, or we're going to put it up to a voting form, and then we'll get those results to you guys for the winner of this challenge. Without further ado, I know you guys have been waiting for this one for a little while. Thank you for bearing with me. Let's get right on into the video. And here we are at our very first build by Tara the Ref. This is the Plinko Museum of Modern Art. And inside, Tara has built many different modern art pieces for us, but the outside here is the real showcase. It is the Hidden in Plain Sight flat ride that she has used. This is the cube that Tara has used as a centerpiece for the art museum, and I absolutely love this because when you think modern abstract art, this ride could fit very well right into that. Somebody could easily take this concept and build a mechanical piece of artwork that did this exact same thing. It just wouldn't be a ride. So I really like the concept of utilizing this in front of your build, Tara. I think this was really cool, and it's super fitting because you didn't have to do much to actually hide the ride itself for it to fit in with the aesthetic around it. So this is a very unique idea, and I also want to get inside and see what kind of modern art designs you have inside the building. Let's go. And we're going to get a quick little zoom around the exterior of our building here so you guys can see that. Check out the lighting there on the side of the build. Not a whole lot going on in the back of the build, but that's perfectly fine. This was more about the flat ride kind of being the centerpiece to steal the show here and kind of hide that in your build. So there it is. There's the loop around, and we will get right on into the front here. And upon making our way through the front door into the Plinko Museum of Modern Art, we have a nice open, spacious interior here with some seats, or benches, I should say, so you can sit down and enjoy the modern art exhibits that you have here. Like this interior, not too much done with it, not overly crafted or anything, but again, that is a-okay. This was really about kind of focusing on that flat ride there, hiding into your build, which I think you have absolutely nailed. But this is still super fun in here to look at and kind of see how you've made it this very modern open space. And I think it's very fitting. You know, you don't see a lot of clutter and a lot of things scattered throughout an art exhibit. The walls are very clean. There's not a lot on them besides the art itself. So yeah, really cool. You've definitely nailed that vibe there, and I absolutely love this. Tara, thank you so much. I love the cube there in the front. I think you nailed the positioning of it and making it blend in with everything else. And yeah, thank you so much for entering this. We're going to keep moving on to the next one, y'all. Here we go. And next up on our tour, we arrive at the one and only Parlor Tricks creation, the Silverhand Hotel. We're going to get right on into this thing. This thing looks absolutely stellar from the outside. I wonder what kind of flat ride he has hidden around this build. You can see on the left-hand side here, design and concept by Parlor Tricks 96. So everything you will find in here is his own work, of course, as it should be for challenges. You guys cannot use other people's work in your challenge builds here. So very good to know that it is all your own work, Parlor Tricks. Really appreciate that. We're going to take a peek around the front here before we get inside, because I love the look of this exterior here. And the lighting is really nicely done throughout here as well. It does feel like I'm walking up on the entrance of like a very medieval, very Viking themed hotel. Maybe even like a Great Wolf Lodge, but maybe a little bit more themed kind of thing. So we will get right on into the front door and see what is shaking. And look at this. As soon as you walk in, you are greeted by this carousel here. So this is our second flat ride that is being used as a centerpiece for the build. We had Tara with the cube there on the front of the building, and then we have Parlor, who is using the merry-go-round as the centerpiece of the entire hotel. So really cool. I like that there. We'll take a peek around the outskirts of the merry-go-round, and then we will take a peek and see if there's anything in any of these rooms. If there is, I will show that off to you, and we will pop out the back door after that and see what we got going on here. Really cool. I like that little effect there. Kind of looks like you're walking through like some kind of a magical portal of some sort. Very nicely done here. Heck yeah, man. Brings us back to the front, and then we'll go in and just get a look from the middle here of it. Kind of wrap our way around. Did have some little balcony areas up here, maybe it looks like, that I didn't notice before, so get a pop up and Get a little peek at those. Okay, really cool. So like some interior balconies. You can come out while you're staying in your hotel room and, you know, just check out the lobby, see what's going on. Heck yeah, we'll get into the rest of this build and see what we got. Well, alrighty, y'all. I looked around the rest of the building. I did not see any interiors in there that I was missing or anything, which again is perfectly fine. This is about the flat rides, not the build around the flat ride. It's perfectly fine that there wasn't anything in any of those rooms. I kind of wasn't expecting that anyway, but I had a little off-camera look just to make sure I wasn't missing that for y'all. And then we'll get a little peek around the outside of the build here. There you can kind of get a shot of the whole thing encapsulated in one go. And there it is, everybody, the Silverhand Hotel by Parlor Tricks. We'll move on to our next build. Parlor Tricks, thank you so much for competing in another challenge. Again, dude, we appreciate it so much, and I always enjoy seeing your builds. So thank you. We're going to keep it going. Here we are at another build. This one is by Jareen, and as you guys may have seen in one of the previous videos that I did of his water slides, he likes making stuff from board games and tabletops like D&D and things like that, where he made the Mimic Chest into a water slide, and this one here is no different. It looks like we have a Call of Cthulhu inspired ride here that Jareen has made for this challenge today. So we're going to get a peek at this thing. There's some triggered effects on it and things like that. And then we're going to hop on the ride and take a look at it from that perspective as well. All right, here it goes, y'all. We have the ride fired up. You can see these triggered lighting effects. And fun little fact here, y'all. Jareen actually only used 300 pieces for this build. Most of this is just lighting and trigger work here that's kind of done this. And then the animatronic giant tentacle pizza slice monster thing. I've never personally played Call of Cthulhu, so I don't personally recognize or understand the reference myself, but that is a-okay. I don't have to. This thing is just super cool. I mean, take a peek at this. Oh, big explosion. The whole ride is on fire. All right, guys, we're going to get down in here and take a look from the on-ride perspective, probably while it's not on fire, and see what we got. All right, and here we are with our on-ride perspective. You can see these little, like, demonic kind of cloaked figures up here. I'm not sure what those are exactly. Again, I'm not familiar with Call of Cthulhu, but if you guys are, you'll probably recognize some of this. You'll probably understand why there's a tentacle pizza monster and these guys in cloaks trying to summon it. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, super stellar build. Thank you so much, Jareen, for entering yet another challenge of ours and coming up with yet another really cool creative creation. There's that hellfire. Here it is. We're officially on fire. Thank you so much, Jareen. We're going to move on to the next one, y'all, and see what we got. All right, everyone, this brings us to our next entry, our second to last entry here. There's not a lot to look at with this one, but man, does it ever look fun. Welcome to Mustache Rides by I Am Possible. This is his In Plain Sight challenge entry, where he has taken our, I forget the name of this thing. It's built like a genie magic carpet ride kind of thing. But yeah, he has built this into a face with a mustache where you can board the mustache and take a ride for yourself. I imagine that mustache rides are very fun. I wouldn't personally know, but that's a-okay. There's plenty of people out there who do enjoy them, I am sure. So I Am Possible, thank you so much for this awesome entry, man. This is super cool. Definitely really enjoyed seeing this when I pulled it up. It gave me a good laugh. And yeah, man, just thank you so much. You definitely nailed this. We're going to keep moving on to the next. There it is. We gave it a good little view, everybody. And yeah, this is hilarious. This is fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, and here we are at the final entry on the list. This is my not-so-finished project that I started working on. This was supposed to be like a rescue boat or like a lifeboat stranded at sea in the middle of an old pirate shipwreck. The concept behind this was, you know, a bunch of people going out to explore the shipwreck. The mission went bad, and then they were stuck in this little you know, escape pod here adrift at sea. The project was not completed. I did run out of time while creating this, sadly. I just had a bunch of life stuff come up and I couldn't get it done. I also discovered that Planet Coaster 2 currently does not have lightning effects in the game, which drastically hampered how this build was supposed to be. I was going for full-on storm effects with triggers and lightning and all these other things, but it either wasn't in the game or I just simply did not have time to finish this project. So here is what I do have completed. I feel like it was going in a really unique direction, and it was really cool, but yeah, just didn't have time to finish it. So there's that. I'll show you guys a little close-up here of the ride vehicle itself. But all right, and there we're going to pause it real quick and give you guys, it's nothing special, nothing fancy. It's just a little custom, unique ride vehicle that we got going here with our peeps inside of it. They can ride back and forth on this thing. So, yeah, there it is, y'all. There was my mission Lost at Sea that I had made for the In Plain Sight challenge. Unfinished, but nonetheless, still happy with the direction it was going. All right, and that is going to wrap up this video, y'all. Stay tuned for the results here. I will be either putting out a voting form or we'll be doing a 3-panel judge system again here. Either way, I will keep you guys updated on that, and we will get that to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody that took part. We did only have the 5 entries this time, but that is A-okay. I know people were busy with other projects, and I'm sure that we will get more stuff going on in the future. Once our 2 community events are done with here, we will restart the challenges and get that moving along. So we will see you guys for the results here very soon. Thank you, everybody, for checking it out. Thank you to everybody who participated. You guys have a great day. Peace.